Hello, ladies and germs. It is July 21st, 2020. Bryce Castillo, pre-show navigator here. Brian Preshow joining me here.
Traffic and weather together on the fives. Cooking the racist badgers in the morning. It's 1059, The Cats.
Meow, meow. Hello, everybody. It's tonight's our pre-show. We got to get the birthdays out of the borner here first. Bryce's birthday borner. If you had a birthday between July 15 and July 21. Ooh, thank you very much, Brian. If you had a birthday between those dates, including today, please tell me in the chat. If not, Brian, you've heard it before. If we don't get any birthdays, if no one had a birthday in the past week, we do have to personally congratulate Chris Brown, and I don't want to do that.
Goodness. Also, is it birthdays or birthdays? Like, which one do we celebrate?
Birth.
I like birthday.
You like birthday? Okay, so we kind of
birthdays.
We're getting the spectrum here.
Yeah. All right.
Valken32 was yesterday. Happy birthday, Valken. Bebop Boop Science was July 15. Happy birthday. Who else? There were some people earlier. We need to have.
I feel like I just did a naughty thing. I just adjusted the light.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine if you do it. Anybody else? This is the chance. This is your chance. I know people always. Birthday, whatever it is.
Birth.
Now's the time to do it.
Birth swag.
Otherwise, we'll get into the start of the show. Brian. Or start of the pre-show. So I bought a thing. So I did a thing.
Uh-oh.
1 out of 1. 1 out of 10. No, I bought a Siri ball. I bought a HomePod, and it.
Oh my God. Okay.
Huh?
This is like that 7th grade conversation. Did you get a Super Nintendo or Genesis or?
Oh right.
Or like Brian, a TurboGrafx 60. It's right. Like I'm not bitter. I said it has 2 8-bit processors, which are just as good as a single 16-bit processor.
They're equally good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I've heard it all, right? Siri's not as good as the A word or the Google, but also I didn't get it for the voice stuff, right?
Why did you get it then?
I got it because I'm in the Apple ecosystem, and so it's the Apple thing.
And so, what is the trigger word for that device?
Hey S name, which is what you would do on your phone. So your phone will probably go off if you do it.
Hey Siri, play Baby Shark. Anyone?
Oh, my phone might do it.
I couldn't find
Baby
mine
Shark
didn't. In your music.
Oh, see, I don't have Apple Music. I don't have Apple Music. Crap. So part of it is I don't care too much about the Siri stuff. But what I had heard is that it's a relatively good speaker. Like this thing's big. Like probably about this big, this thicksome. Like it's hefty.
That's what you consider big, huh?
Compared to I've seen the full size Lexus.
I just wanted on the record that this is in scientific units. SI. That is big. Okay.
The SI's bikini issue. So it's a little big, but it sounds really good. And the other thing is that because I use the Apple TV to watch a lot of stuff, I can use it as a speaker for the Apple TV because my dumb TV has really bad speakers, so I don't get any bass. So I was actually able. It arrived early and it came in today, so I was playing with it a little bit before I drove out here, and it sounds nice. It's pretty good. It gets pretty loud. It's got some good bass on it.
How much was it?
So they're doing price reductions, I think. So it's normally $300, but this was $200.
So if you could express in size how small the price is.
It is 66% of the size.
Okay.
It's only this thick.
Okay, so that's small. The other one was big. I got it. Okay. Jesus, I'm worried now.
Even at $200, it's still a little pricier than the other ones out there, right? You can get the Echo Dots and the Google Minis for nothing. Spotify wanted to give me some the other day. I said no.
the Echo Dots, the Google Minis, the Target Blizz, the Walmart Whats.
The Walmart what?
The horses Was that a fart?
The horse.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of brands.
The Joanne Fabrics. Oh, Joanne Fabrics is a thing. The other thing is also just like I actually have an Alexa Dot or an Alexa Mini, the very small puck.
So both ways.
But I only ever had it plugged in for like a week or two, and then I had to stop because it would keep thinking it was hearing the A word.
Yeah.
And also just like using it as using the Alexa app isn't what?
Analytics.
Yeah.
I've made this joke before, but it's like I knew I was a grown-up when I typed in ANAL and the search bar auto-completed analytics.twitter.com.
You type in C and the first category is youtube.com/comments.
Yeah, yes.
So it was pretty cool. I'm digging it. I think the using it as a sound, basically as a sound bar for my TV.
Yeah.
Works really, really well. And it was really easy to turn on. Because I was worried that you like go into the settings and do the Bluetooth and click the thing. Like it actually was, there's like, you long press a thing and you select it. It was really easy.
So, I moved the Sonos out of here.
Right.
Because in the studio, there happens to be 5 pretty nice overhead speakers or whatever, because this was a yoga studio or kung fu saloon or whatever. But it's a powered standalone Sonos unit that is 300 watts, which is some decent juice.
A lot, yeah.
Yeah, so I took it out to the shack so I could run wires to sort of sound up the pavilion, the patio out there. You've seen it, but most people will know it from, our ad openings on Monterey Road.
Oh, yeah, a little gazebo. Yeah.
Yeah, so I took these rock speakers that I believe my parents had given me like 18 years ago.
Wow.
Like it's been a minute, and they still sound reasonably fine. They fill the area, but it's like I want to go ahead and make all of that a soundscape. Partly because it'll be fun, when weather gets civilized again, to turn on music and have it be everywhere. Mm-hmm. But mostly so that I can play spooky spirit noises in the middle of the night. Like I want people to be hanging out having cigars, and all of a sudden just they hear from over there, not where they are, but from over in the woods, they just hear.
We should find the original materials for like the Weird Things opening.
Yeah. I've got a little bit of.
You're out in the woods and you hear Weird Things is brought to you by Wiretree. We've gotten I think 2 emails from people who used to work at Wiretree saying Wiretree doesn't exist anymore. You don't need to run those anymore.
That's so funny.
And I've never gotten Justin to re-record the opening.
Okay, so two questions. Number one, I love that we're on the same page for this. Number two, you remember you were some of the shows where we did the EVP routine before.
Ooh, never.
No, that was when Steve Jobs ruined one of the greatest illusions ever created with his infrared filter.
Oh, no.
Spoiler alert, that's how it was done. It was infrared. But one of the voices that I embedded in the static was the fear litany from Dune. I will not fear, fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration. and you can actually hear it, and nobody's ever caught it.
Oh, wow. Have you ever messed with infrared photography? Have I ever shown you these photos that I took with an infrared filter?
No, but I know that trees look crazy.
They look crazy. So I went out to Enchanted Rock 2018. You might have seen these. So I have a...
That's gorgeous.
Yeah.
By the way, how did you enjoy Enchanted Rock?
It was really nice.
It's magical, right?
I wish I was better prepared for it. I wish I was a little better prepared for it. I ended up making...
I wish I wasn't afraid of it. I wish I had a litany. Enchanted Rock is the mind killer. Sorry.
But I ended up, I made it up to the top of the mountain. I was like, awesome. Yeah, I did it. Cool. Hey. Good for me. And granted, I had a tripod and the camera stuff too. And then a whole class of kids just come up and do it like easily. Like, oh, fuck off.
What's great about Enchanted Rock is that it's the perfect gradient, so you always look like you're on a dangerous cliff's edge.
Right. It's yeah. It's not like you're going up steps or anything. You're just going up an incline.
Yeah, but then when you stand and you frame the shot such that your feet are on it looks like you're on a cliff's edge, just like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. And so I took my camera out with
those look great.
Yeah, thank you. This is
what camera is that?
This is my Canon T3i, and then actually I had the specs up here. So my T3i plus Neewer. Neewer has infrared filters, so I had a couple.
That's their word.
Oh gosh. But infrared photography is very cool because you can do what I did, which is like have a filter, but you have to take really long exposures. So like all of these were like 20 or 30 seconds long, or you can actually send your camera body out and have the infrared filter removed from the sensor permanently, and then you just bombard it and
get an infrarectomy.
Yeah, basically. Speaking of,
go ahead, tie that, land that sentence.
Come on,
the
big
one
boy,
that follows
get
an infrarectomy. Speaking of
two fingers up my bunghole. No, I couldn't save it. Justin, I couldn't save it. It's Justin Robert Young. No, that was nothing. The thing is, it wasn't even anything.
It wasn't even that you couldn't land it, but you're like, let me also, like, you're doing a triple flip, and then you realize you're about to belly flop, and you're like, well, we're this far, so you give double middle fingers to the judges as you land on your belly.
Basically.
I mean, well, two fingers of some kind, apparently.
Oh my god!
It would be challenging if they were both middle.
Oh my god!
Longest finger. So, how are you doing, Justin?
Hi, friends. I'm doing good. Got a little walk in. You know, it's a good time.
Walk-in freezer?
No, I wish I had a walk-in freezer.
Walk-in.
God.
Yeah, how big would a little walk-in freezer be, Bryce? Just so we have a scale.
Just a little, you know, like a tiny little, like a little vestibule, but it's a freezer.
You can walk in. You just got to do this.
Yeah. Hey. You have to fucking do the dinosaur, like the song says, to get through to get your cans of peas.
Oh.
I don't know why you'd freeze a can of peas. Actually, now I think about it.
Because you want to save it.
Justin, did you ever hear with the mashup of the Beatles' "Dear Prudence" and "Was Not Was" "Walk the Dinosaur"?
If I have, it is almost certainly because you played it for me. It does sound familiar, and I know that we've had a peculiar fascination with that song in the history of this show.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean that song's great. You know, it had a resurgence because everybody started watching Korean baseball,
and they were walking the dinosaur.
Well, the sports internet had nothing else to do. Baseball internet had nothing to do, and so now they're all watching Korean baseball because that's like the only sport in the world that's being able to be played. But the dinosaurs were one of the popular teams, and so it became like a new thing. Yeah.
Dear dinosaur.
Yeah.
Oh, they had to pitch shift it.
They had to pitch shift it. This is amazing.
A long time ago, the Earth was ruled by dinosaurs. Then something happened. A giant meteorite struck the Earth. Goodbye, dinosaurs. It was a night like this.
Oh, I remember this one.
It just breaks my brain.
This is hard. This is hard as fuck. You kidding me?
I mean, a song written, Prudence being written by John Lennon about his mother. Is that right?
Yeah, you'd know more than I would.
Oh, not Walk the Dinosaur. Got it. Okay.
No, yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah, sorry. If there was any confusion about that.
I had some.
Boom, boom, maka, boom.
What's this?
No. If any Beatle wrote "Walk the Dinosaur," it'd be Paul. Paul would definitely have written "Walk the Dinosaur."
And then halfway through, like he'd get a minute and a half in, and he'd say, and then all of a sudden it'd be a big blah blah meteor. Let's sell tech stocks. It's the 80s. Boo 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 for about a minute, and then it'll be all like space station future song has nothing to do with dinosaurs because he can't, complete a song.
Spaceosaurs.
No. He lost that ability at some point in a freak bus accident.
So I have the dumbest infatuation. And
What's that?
well, if I say it now, it's going to sound like I want to do it today, and I don't want to do it today. This is not a this year thing. This is not a 2 years from now thing. This is not a whenever. You've heard me talk about how I want to do some aquascaping to create like an awesome swimming hole down in the sometimes pond and make it a forever pond. It occurred to me that part of that will mean we'll have to drill a well, and we might as well drill the well at the top of the creek so that, and then you will have to sculpt the creek to go down to the, so out of the well.
Sure.
Down,
Yeah.
And all that stuff.
Okay.
But like once you have a well, you have water. And here is the dumb thing that I am infatuated with.
Okay.
I don't know why, but there's nothing more magical to me than it raining at sunset. And
you love it. You've set up modern rogue shots and stuff to have it, right?
Right. And I'm wondering if in the next few years there's not an opportunity. I mean, if you have a well, you have water at the source of a spring, then what if you ran very discreet, like I'm talking Disney style, just tendrily, they look like
misters?
vines going up, not just misters, but the ability to click a button and it's full on raining at golden hour every single night. I don't know why this infatuates me so bad, like all around that pavilion over there.
I guess,
imagine we're at the pavilion, right? And, and much like you're at the Rainforest Cafe, and with
And the
some
monkey comes up, steals my
Arduino,
orange.
exactly. Some Arduino powered unit recognizes that it is now 30 minutes until sunset, and then just all those speakers we were talking about, and then it just gently rains every single night. Would that be awesome?
I don't like the rain, so I recognize it, but I don't like.
Oh,
I have
I mean,
issues with the rain.
I think, Brian, where your vision is going to have a hard time landing with some is in very specific elements of what you're saying. Because what you want is, as much as I would like for there to be a rain at golden hour that I can appreciate my favorite sight in the world. And maybe even experientially, that is just a thing that happens in my Willy Wonka crazy world because the creator so loved it raining during sunset. It rains during sunset every day. But yeah, I think the way people will react to it will totally depend on their opinion of whether or not they want to get rained on and whether or not they find that magical or a horrifying annoyance.
That's just it.
But for you,
rained around like a curtain.
And
right?
This is where, again, you are envisioning something specific where other people will hear it and say, So like every once in a while, I just get rained on walking to my car. Like that fucking sucks.
Well, the idea would be
I wonder what
to
that
figure
looks
out.
like.
So imagine, imagine
Because I
it's
feel like that would crank up the humidity and also leave a lot of standing water every day.
These are all things that could be worked with, right? I mean, essentially, it would be you're watering the lawn. It's just that you always it's solar powered, water taken from your own well, automated based on when golden hour happens to be, happens on its own.
Yeah.
And so it's like it takes no energy. It takes water from the ground and returns it to the ground and just waters the lawn basically. But just every single night is a 7-Up commercial. Do you remember those 7-Up commercials where it was always raining at golden hour? I think that's where. Oh my god!
Not offhand. No.
So somebody will have a link. But anyway, okay. Golden showers. That's what I'm saying. I'm a huge fan of.
No.
My
Look,
God.
I think you should fucking do it. I think it's again, it's your fucking land. It's Brian land. Whatever Brian wants to do with it, Brian should do with it. If you have the fucking money, then you have the fucking way to do it.
The only thing that's different from what I'm describing is actually traditionally called a sprinkler system. The only difference is that we would pay to wind it up to the top of trees. So instead of, coming from a it would just appear more magically from the trees. That's all right.
I mean, fuck it. No, I'm with you. Don't all right, man. I'm back in your play here, man.
All right.
No, I say, yeah, no, fucking dude, again, what's the point of buying 7 acres of property if you're not going to do weird eccentric shit on it?
Yeah.
Like what are you going to do? You might as well fucking put a Blockbuster in there. Although now that would be eccentric, but I meant that as a boring thing that you would do with land.
Hold on. That would be amazing. We could have the world's last Blockbuster. just put it up there.
It would be like the Gucci store in the desert.
Yes. Yeah. It could be curated by Cargill. He could put together the world's last.
I think that there are some video businesses in Austin who could use some help too.
Oh man, that's pretty good actually.
Just go buy Vulcan.
Was it a good? No, it was a Prada store.
And
it was in West Texas.
Marfa. Yeah, it's in Marfa, Texas. Yeah. No, there's like a whole little artist community out there, and that's like one of the signature pieces. It's just like a random ass fucking Prada store.
I got to experience C.J. Johnson's legitimate reaction to encountering it completely in the wild with having no idea. I remember being in the truck with Bonnie. We're headed off to a gig in West Texas, and then just all of a sudden screaming, "What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck?" And I was like, what? Because I was asleep, and he was just like, "The Prada." And then it was gone, and it was magical.
And that was it. That was it.
No, you go, Justin.
Oh no, I was gonna just
you go to Marfa
random
and
shit.
build
I'll go to
a Gucci store.
Now we need to make a Gucci. Saturday we're gonna do. I mentioned this last week. Playing that casino game. I think we're gonna try and do something on Saturday. I don't know if it's going to be streamed or not, but in the Discord, we have a message in the announcements channel about it. So just click the little diamond and we'll give you, we have a whole channel that you can only see if you click that diamond, where you can talk about playing the casino game. So we're going to do that Saturday.
Is there voice chat?
We'll do it via Discord. Yeah.
Okay. Question.
Okay.
Would it be a value add or a value negative for me and Justin to accurately depict what we're like at a casino together?
That's your call. I mean, I think that would be fun for a little bit. I think it'd be fun.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know how many people it can do, because mostly it's roulette that you do the whole spiel.
Yeah.
I don't know how many people they let you play roulette with at once? Like I know
Actually, it's blackjack is where we.
Well,
Okay.
no.
Yeah.
Brian also has a spiel about roulette, but it's mostly about 9/11.
No, that's craps. Yeah.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
craps.
craps, yeah.
is 9/11, which, for the record, doesn't get any quieter the longer you drink during the day,
Right.
and eventually has often led to me and Brian.
Craps is all about how it's investing in AOL right before, and everyone is surprised when 9/11 happens. And blackjack is all about agonizing everyone by intentionally doing the dumbest
Yeah.
what is the dumbest possible thing I could do?
Sure.
And then it works, and then people get mad.
Yeah, I think it'd be
Craps though is its own problem because Brian has an inability to not talk about 9/11 while Craps is being played, and I have an inability not to be enthralled with any conversation about 9/11. So like it just really like what I think with other company would just be Brian making a subversive joke and then his partner or the other people around him like moving off. Instead, I'm like, no more. Here's all my arcane knowledge about 9/11. And then it just ends with us just screaming, 9/11 happened.
Nobody could have seen that. And then like after us screaming, nobody could have seen that coming. The quiet sigh of, what about Building 7?
Oh yeah, like oh well, let's reset. Anyway, this guy Muhammad's taking flight classes.
Oh,
Who know? I should still invest in AOL though.
Well, I think we'll do that Saturday during the day, so I'll text you guys if you want to get in on it. It's the Four Kings.
He just gives us the full-on wrong time. Sends us to the wrong casino.
So if people want to get in on that, there's an announcement message from last week. Just click the little diamond react, and I'll make sure I get you the role to get in the chat for that. So
Yeah.
Hells yeah.
Yeah, man. What's going on?
Yeah.
What's the vibe tonight? What are you guys feeling?
you guys excited for Romney?
Celebration. Just so I don't sound stupid when Romney calls. It's out, about to be out.
I think it's going to be out in the coming weeks.
Okay.
Next 2 weeks. or so.
Like we should probably have that actually.
Because there are 2 dates. But I think if you're looking it up, I think the virtual premiere is next week, and then the wide VOD release is the week after. Let's see. Tijuana Jackson.
Oh, shit, no reviews yet on Tijuana Jackson.
There you go.
Purpose over prison.
Watch on demand July 31st. So that will be when people can get it.
Oh,
Gotcha.
you know what we can goof around with beforehand?
So I think Stephen Cogswell has a copy of it. I think they put it out early in Canada.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's because he wanted him to remix it into an album. And it would be fucking awesome.
It would be.
Do you have a link to that Raycon ad? Like, this is not a thing we normally do, but in Modern Rogue in the Slack, I asked, this seems like a damn fine Raycon ad, and I think I have a new favorite YouTube channel.
In the Slack?
Yeah.
I did not.
In the Modern Rogue Slack channel.
That's the one that I have keywords only for notifications. Let me see. So we're about to watch an ad?
Yeah. But
Everybody's FonCon.
You might
FonCon.
be familiar with this guy already. Internet comment etiquette.
I do not know.
Wait here. If you back up like 30 seconds, you'll get his whole shtick. It's basically just being an asshole in comments, but it's...
I wonder why you've gravitated.
Okay.
Not that you're an asshole, but I know you're very engaged.
Oh my God, very thoughtful about it, yes.
But being a bad boy myself, I fucking hate being lied to. Listen, kid, I try to keep it calm when I'm speaking my mind and shit, but this video made me so mad I'm about to sacrifice my cat to a toilet ritual. Bro, the only way you're getting me to put a mask over my face is if it's made out of pussy. Wait, hold up. I didn't mean that in a serial killer way. I'm just trying to make the point that I eat tons of pussy, and also that no amount of scientific or medical data is gonna make me wear a mask. I did all my own research, bitch, and even though I'm not an expert in literally anything, I know for a fact that all masks do is make you sick, and not in a hoobastank kind of way where there's like tasty riffs everywhere. My whole family goes without masks to the store, to the beach, to the burn ward where they play acoustic Dave Matthews Band cover songs, and only 2 of us have died from the so-called coronavirus that was invented by Bill Gates. That's why I pirated my copy of Windows 10, because I don't know what that son of a bitch is putting in those discs. Anyway, give me a like if you're on my team, because we're all proud of how we think, and yo, if we die, we die, LOL. Don't forget to throw some pussy in the coffin when they bury me, and post. All right, now let's hear from today's sponsor while I take a quick Juul break.
Why is he orally servicing the Juul?
Yo, why is it still on me? Cut the commercial, bro. Today's lesson is brought to you by buyraycon.com/bigmoney. 15% off your
Don't use
first
your
order.
use Rogue.
Yes. Yes, that's good. Huh? Hello, traveler. What brings you
I have
to
that
my
witch's hat.
travel
I have that
and
witch's hat.
bog?
I heard you can cast spells.
I can. With great urgency. That's what I smell on you?
My wife. She's sick. Nobody knows why.
I see no wedding ring.
I pawned it so that I could pay you. You're our last hope.
Well, let's see what we can do. Dash of crocodile dust, 5 tears of a widowed bat. Finally, oh dear. I need the thing in life you love the most. In your case, often signified by a wedding ring.
The thing I love the most. Oh, you mean my Raycons?
What?
Oh yeah, no, I love my everyday E25 earbuds. The sound fidelity is incredible. I mean, they sound just as good as any other top audio brand right now. Plus, they're half the price of any other premium wireless earbud on the market. Can you believe it?
Wow, you really do love those fucking things.
Hey, 15% off your first order at buyraycon.com/bigmoney.
Okay, throw them in here so I could grind them up.
I'm sorry, do what now?
I'm going to grind them up and do the enchantment.
Right, of course. Okay, so I don't know if I can do it.
They're just earbuds.
It's just the bass is so good.
You know what? Let me listen to these Raycons. Now I'm curious.
All right, here, catch. Here, I'll play you some Stone Temple Pilots.
Oh, wow. These are spellbinding. And they're comfortable too.
No, might be worth letting my wife die.
That's up to you.
Nah. Well, no, I can't. Let's grind them. Oh, fuck. That shit's crazy.
Hey, hold on. Hang on. What the fuck was that?
Oh, these are my backup Raycons.
Hey, idiot. The spell isn't going to work if you just have 2 more of the thing you love the most.
Lady, why would I not have more than one of the thing I love the most?
Come on, throw them in.
Fine, here you go. Yeah.
You must consume this by dawn, or else the enchantment will fade.
Wait, what?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, sorry, I forgot I had these Raycons, but I bet you didn't even know I had them in. Super low profile, right?
Yes, very sweet.
Well, anyway, thanks for curing my wife.
Wait. You can't give that to her. You've taken the spell.
Can't hear you, bitch. I got Raycons.
Release a demon. Fuck it. Back to making these boner pills.
15% off your.
Oh, yeah. Don't use their Rogue. Use Rogue.
Yeah, use
Slash
Rogue.
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 Slash rogue.
Use Rogue.
So he is about to hit 1 million subs. So it seems like if we want to make a new friend, that's a good time to have him on the show.
Yeah, we should reach out. Does he have a Twitter? Should we just fucking obnoxiously bombard him on Twitter?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. I have these Raycons in my ears.
Okay. Yeah. No,
I
that
would
dude's
just let
fucking
all of our
hilarious. I don't-
fans know that we are at Night Attack Show. That's all I would say. That's all I would say.
Well, no, let's find who he is. What is he?
And they're
Who's
gonna
this
figure
man?
that out. They're gonna figure that out.
Where's the man, though, Bryce? The man is missing. Where's the man now?
No, his
Are
shit's
you the
pretty
man
funny.
now, dog? No, you're not. We need to find the man.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen a single one of those that hasn't gotten me cackling out loud.
No, you sent me that one clip, and I was like, "Fucking, that dude is hilarious. Like, he is definitely has elevated that idea of fucking writing the wild comment. Like, I remember there was a dude that used to comment on the Ain't It Cool News talkback section that just like had me fucking rolling. Like, it was just
His name
like
was
random.
C. Robert Cargill.
No, he wrote the things. He wrote the articles. I mean, I'm sure he was in the talkbacks too, but eventually those got fucking wild. Comment etiquette.
This is a Photoshop from a week ago. Y'all gonna watch him lose his mind.
as I was fucking going crazy on the show.
Yeah, I see you put that together. That's it, because he was putting together the previous one for that week. Gosh. Alrighty. Yeah.
Close. We're getting close.
Getting close. About 10 minutes. So
I'm gonna wipe the sweat off of my brow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So wait, what's the order of operations tonight, Bryce? Ramen's coming on right at the top of the hour.
No, he's gonna call in for Act 2 at the half hour.
Gotcha. Well, here, I'll tell you what. I know that Brian and I were actually thinking about doing a little bit of retrospective stuff with Ramani. So the fucking thing to find, if anybody has the interest in doing a little internet sleuthing in the chat realm, is the initial South by Southwest Twit live stream where we serendipitously ran into Ramani Malco. I don't even know.
Oh, wow.
What
Because that would have been like fucking
year that
on
is.
the street stuff, right?
So yeah, we wound up going to, what's the bar / bowling alley? Highball?
Highball.
So we were at the Highball.
That probably would have been 2000 and what? 2011, 2012 maybe?
Yeah. Yes. Has to be. Jesus, we've been doing this thing for a fucking long. Wait a minute. Well, I think it would be 13 because we weren't doing the show, or were we, when like Obama got elected? Because I think
that would have been an NSFW show.
We were doing it. No, were we?
Yes.
I remember being at my ex-girlfriend's when
first
that
elected
happened.
or re-elected?
First elected.
Yeah, that would have been 2008. That would have been
08. Oh, never mind. Yeah. Oh, I was thinking of 2012.
Here we go. It looks like we might have something. Give me a second to confirm.
What streaming service were we using at South by? That was actually a fucking backpack. That was a live view backpack, which are still the fucking I
don't want the light to wear it out, okay? Right now, you really get
he actually turned down the light. This is good. So we'll keep it nice and dim.
Is
so
that
you
not
can't
beautiful?
see.
You know what I just did?
What did you do? We saw you up on stage. We missed
All
what
right,
your
here.
award was.
Hold that. That's fucking great. Also, I didn't realize I was taller than both of them.
I think he's hunching over a little bit. All of those actors, every actor is very tall. You know what's so funny?
That's not true. That's the opposite of true.
No,
all the actors are short.
No, all actors are tall. It was, it's very funny.
Bryce Law.
Look, man, I'm fucking 5'7", so everyone's tall to me. Over the weekend, I did a virtual watch party thing with a friend, and we ended up watching, just by happenstance, fucking Baby Mama, which Ramani Malco is in.
Yep. Yeah. You want to know what? I don't know what algorithm is pushing fucking Baby Mama, but like, we were down at our neighbor's place, the one that rescued the goose, and I got to have a real fucking like brag moment when she had paused Baby Mama. No, she had paused Baby Mama, and it was a moment where Ramani was doing like a very Ramani thing, like a very Ramani piece of business, a very animated piece of business. And I was just like, oh yeah, like that's my friend, that's my buddy Ramani, and, like it's we're in a movie together, it's like, it's coming out in a couple weeks, it's fine,
So good. Also,
No, he's fucking great. We were talking about like that motherfucker's career is epic because he had a whole fucking like music career before the acting shit really popped off for him.
oh, he did. I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, we always joke about him being the rapper when MC Scat Cat made an album.
Yeah.
He is not the MC Scat Cat from Opposites Attract, but when the cartoon cat got so fucking popular that, music industry full of ideas is like, the cat needs an album. Fucking get me a bottle of cognac. I'm drinking it all because I had the best idea in music history. I'm fucking Ted Capitol Records. He was the rapper. He was the rapping cat. So basically, it's
After
a Romney
Opposites
album.
Attract?
I'm pretty sure that's the case. Is that
Okay.
he was the rapping in the cat for MC Scat Cat.
2013, Malco told Wendy Williams that he wrote the rap but did not perform it. He asked,
okay, maybe that's it.
He asked Paula Abdul, saying, "Who keeps telling people I'm the cat?" And she responded, "I do. It makes a better story." Wow.
Oh, so Paula Abdul is the okay. All right, so
Yeah.
maybe that's what we saw. But then he also had a whole nother music career. Like he was in another group and everything, and that like ran its course, and then he became this fucking gigantic comedic actor, and now he's a fucking dramatic actor on A Million Little Things.
And Million Little Things is still going?
Let's double
yes.
check that.
May
Yeah.
2020, renewed for a third season.
Right on.
Good.
Wait. Third season? Seems like that launched 1,000,000 years ago.
Well, Romney was on the show only 4 years ago. And
Yeah.
Million Little Things was right
That
after.
tracks.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, I mean,
That's awesome.
he's had like, and that's a more, and that's a more like kind of tearjerker role that kind of shows off some of his more dramatic chops, but which is crazy because now Tijuana Jackson is a movie that is very much kind of back to that, like, think like a man, 40-year-old virgin, baby mama kind of thing. But what makes Tijuana Jackson such a great character, as Brian is so quick and adept to point out, is like that it does have not only a real undercurrent dramatically, but also a real undercurrent and like actually being a motivational character.
Yeah, and we'll talk about it on the show, but it's like that dude knows all the secret hidden code words of people who have consumed an awful lot of that material, and it's pretty great.
Oh, dude, totally. And apparently, wait, he played MC Hammer in a made-for-TV movie?
What?
Really?
Someone get that Bill Meeksleek. We have to have this fucking ready to go.
Meeksleek. I'm Mr. Meeksleek. No way.
Too legit, the MC Hammer story.
Kid named MC Hammer. Suck it up, fellas. You got work to do.
Oh,
What?
Good review. You ought to take a look since you're about the only thing it mentions.
And it just keeps on getting better. You know,
Wow.
Freddie, right?
Yeah.
Freddie, that's Chris. He the manager for Soul Elixir.
You're the opening act, Hammer, not the entire act.
Dude, I'm just dancing and having fun. We just doing a job.
Your job is to set up my boards in the other band. But you suck the life out of the audience before they have a chance to do their thing.
Suck the life out of the audience. What?
You're burning them out, man.
wow. Burning them out. Oh, man. Wow.
Suck the life out of them the way a fluffer sucks the life out of someone before they perform pornography. Am I right?
He's
Yes.
filleting the entire audience one by one.
Like a fucking jewel break. Dude. Anyway, always. I mean, yeah. We'll get into this. We'll fucking blow up Romney's spot. In the meantime, let's.
Man, I guess Act 1 ends up looking an awful lot like do we do happy hour talk or do us or if we did a happy hour, what would we talk about today?
If we just were bullshitting,
Yeah.
If we were, I don't know. I mean, whatever the fuck we talk about, we just figure it out.
Right.
But yeah, no, I think we can still do the act one that we were talking about, where we just kind of go through our history with Romney, because it has been a long time since he's been on the show. It's certainly been a long time since we've done kind of a full reset, and this is the setup for the big culmination, the years and years long culmination, where he finally makes his own movie that he fully controls, gets it through the fundraising process that we helped with, and now the big celebration. I think if we set up Romney before he came on, I think it would be great.
It is so funny because it never even occurred to me that it was possible for you and me to tell that story without Romney being there watching, going, yeah, that happened. Like,
yeah,
right. Okay, all right, we're all good then.
But and then if there's anything that that isn't just a Romney, yeah, that happened kind of moment, then we can just pop it to him when he comes on in the second segment.
Yeah, he's expecting us around the half hour. So
cool. All right. Well, then let me grab a bevy and bathroom break real quick, and then we'll rock and roll.
Go for it. Yeah, I guess us being a little later is better than being early.
So all these people saying, cut your hair, hippie. Are they joking? Is that like a hilarious meme that they're saying in the comments? Is it all that internet etiquette guy just harassing me?
I have not seen cut your hair hippie, but I have seen one comment a lot that we also got emailed in, so we will save it.
Bring back the spikes. All right.
Well, no.
No. Okay.
Maybe it'll be a surprise.
Okay.
It probably won't be a surprise. Okay, I'm going to turn you down while you go to the bathroom. It probably won't be a surprise, but it's not the spikes. But people always want the spikes. All the TikToks want the spikes.
Question. We're about to start. It's probably not the right time to do tech talk or whatever.
Okay.
I was going to ask if it's worth it to try pointing that guy down and see if we can get a little more halo, because my long, luxurious locks are getting lost in the... Unless they look fine to you, in which case I was wrong to ever have brought that up, and I apologize.
They look fine, and I don't think moving that light's going to change much, since that light is already out of the socket because it's too big for that little can.
So I definitely texted the guy who does... the guys who is our connection for Roman for the ads. I was like, hey, did Roman ever actually send me any of that stuff? Because I'm definitely out of minoxidil, and I'm really enjoying these long, luxurious locks.
Yeah.
And I was like, you think they mind just sending me some? And he goes, yeah, no, not a problem. And I was like, and then all caps, thank you for being my drug hookup. Which is a fun thing to say to your boss.
I have no comment on this. Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course they're going to give you more product. They're going to give you product. Yeah. You know? They got to keep you happy.
It is a little bit weird because I've always had a bit of a 5-head, right? But it was less noticeable when I was wearing my hair up. But now that the hair is longer and down, people are insisting that my hairline is receding. But my hairline, my heroin,
herring, heroin.
Could you please repeat the question? I guess you can see it a little bit more clear.
I mean, it frames your face.
Papa Sparky, 100%. It's been, there's a reason I'm growing all my hair out, because it's fun. Like, there was some moment that, like, I was in the shower and Bonnie was peeking over, and it's a fun, I'm using air quotes, it's a fun bit that we have the type of shower that you could stand on the bathtub and Kilroy style, put your hands up on and peek over and gawk at your partner and be like, oh, I came at the right time. And then one of the times she got into Kilroy position, leaned over, and she goes, oh. And then it was like, oh, is it time? And she goes, I think it's time. Just... like, man, you get close to 50, you start to thin out a little bit up top.
Oh, sorry. Say it again, Justin.
What the hell happened?
We were talking about
going bald.
Yeah, going bald.
Going bald.
Hey, you know what's going bald?
What?
Yeah, this show.
The tires on the wheels of this show. If we're about to,
what does that mean?
We're gonna skid off the road.
When,
I think
when you use it a lot.
Bryce was just adding to his fucking Hall of Fame transitions tonight. He's off to such
two
a
fingers.
fucking.
Oh, what's getting bald are those two fingers in a bundle.
Yeah, those two fingers in Bryce's butthole.
Oh,
man.
man.
No, it was two middle fingers back to back.
That's right. They're the longest fingers.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah. Subtitle. They're the longest fingers.
In quotation marks. Okay. Brian, are you good? You good on drinks?
I'm ready to rock, sir.
All right. Then we're going to start the show in less than 1 minute.
Oh, my God. Excitement.
All right. Here we go.